This is the Tier 8 Soviet Super Heavy, the KV-4. I always find it rather interesting. When you look at the Soviet tech tree, you have the big hongler bonglers like the KV-2, the KV-3, the KV-4, and then it just stops. It would have been so cool, and I still think it would be very cool if Wargaming made a Soviet super heavy line. Something like the KV-6, just this massive beast with a big ol' slapping gun. I don't think they'll ever do it, but it would be interesting to see. In today's video, we're taking a look at the KV-4. This is the Tier 8 Soviet Super Heavy. It actually weighs more than the KV-5 by about 6 tons, which a lot of people don't know. They think the KV-5 is the bigger beast. But nope, it's actually the KV-4. The reason we'll be taking a look at the tank today is because it received improved engine power boost. This allows the tank to achieve a 5 km/h higher top speed when activated, reverse 10 faster, and has much more engine power, allowing the KV-4 to actually feel quite maneuverable. When you pair that with the fact that this has one of the best guns for a tech tree with over 300 mils a pen when running Kali, it is kind of an insane vehicle. The KV-4 is probably one of the best free-to-play grinds in the game. But once you get up to the IS-4, it is rather unfortunate right now. That's really the best word to describe the IS-4 situation, is unfortunate. I think the tank is alright in its current state. It's got a lot of mobility, and it actually feels pretty fun to drive. I mean, I messed around with it. My friend Flossie messed around with it. We both agreed that it kind of feels like an Object 260 that has better turret armor and is better in most situations. However, it's still not what the IS-4 should be, which is a basically super heavily armored frontline fighter. My guess is Wargaming wanted to differentiate the Type 71 from the IS-4, and because the Type 71 is known for its armor, they kind of just didn't want the IS-4 to be known for its armor anymore. I don't know. That's my only thought process to what they did and why they did it. But we are not here to talk about the Tier 10, we are here to talk about the Tier 8 Super Heavy. So we are going to activate Super Speed Boost, and this mobility just feels stupid on a tank that weighs 110 tons. I mean, look at us go. We're literally outstripping the SMV, and not even, like, hard. It's just super easy. Now, obviously, once the engine boost wears off, the tank isn't going to be as fast, but the KV-4 is surprisingly mobile for what it is. It's not actually bad in terms of its speed. It's just not good either. So what do we have up against us? A Lanson, we got a T-49. I saw that our Progetto got spotted, so they have to have something over here. I'm not worried. I'm literally just going to send it. That's my big brain plan. So let's see if we can exactly do that. I think this tank just looks so cool. I obviously don't think this would work at all in real life. It's way too big, it's way too heavy to actually have any practicality, but it just looks so cool. So we got the Lanson. Oh boy. They got a tank that we can't fight in the back, which is the Semovente Contra Caro 64. Rather unfortunate. Alright, well, not really sure what to do here with that tank in that position. I know what to do. Ignore it. If you ever see something like that SMV sitting in the back there, the best advice I can give you is literally just to ignore it, because you're not going to be able to fight it. The tank is overpowered in a lot of situations. So, there you go. Nice shell into the Action 10. Thank you very much for your 300 HP. We're going to put on our Adrenaline. I feel bad for this T-49 because he's about to get bonked for 370 HP with a high explosive shell. We do see that the enemy team has players in the base capture. However, that's not too much of a worry for me. We're just going to aim it on the Action 10. There you go. He does hatch me. You will notice that this vehicle does have a weak point on the roof. However, it's not that big of an issue. You can easily deal with it. We're going to aim it on the side of the T-49. 420 damage shell later. I don't think he enjoyed that too much, going to be honest. We're just going to stay angled, and we're just going to keep wiggling. We do get pens, and that actually kills our driver, which is not optimal. We do need that driver. But right now what we need to do is reset the base. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to activate our super speed boost. We're going to probably shoot the Action once, or not, or we'll just miss him. However, yeah, the base cap is really what needs to be reset right now. So this T-29, congrats. You sat in the base the entire battle, and now you just got reset, and you got rammed. Oh, for 200 juicer right there. Yeah, this is where the KV-4 just feels amazing, is when you're in a situation like this against lower-tiered opponents. I mean, dude literally can't pen me. Every time we tap him, he loses health as well, which is kind of funny. Just ever so slightly increasing our damage per minute. We can pen him right on that roof spot as well. Obviously, capping the base was not the brightest idea, but, hey, To each their own, I guess. To each their own. Bye-bye. There you go. Now all we have to deal with is the silencer off to our side, and that's the entire game. So let's go get him. Oh, never mind. I was kind of hoping we would have the shot on him. But looks like he's just going to drive right into our line of sight here, so it doesn't really matter too much. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. We did 2,700 plus we got a ram out, so we actually did closer to 3K. This is why the KV4 feels great. It's just such a good vehicle in so many situations. So 3,024 or 3,022 del, 1,550 blocked. We got some ramming damage. We just pushed. That's all you do in the tank. It's got a lot of HP. It's got a lot of armor, especially side armor. That's where the Soviet heavies really stand out compared to the German heavies. Like, frontally, the armor's alright. It's good enough against tier 7s that they're not going to pen you. Like that T-29, if he had loaded gold, he easily would have penned me. But he didn't, so he bounced every shot. And that's a high pen tier 7. If you look at the lower pen ones, like the ISs or the mediums, they're not going to pen you frontally. But it's the side armor. This thing has like 150 mils of side armor, which means that you can over-angle the tank a lot, and you will still get crazy bounces, which allows this tank to just be kind of insane. So I really like the KV4 because of that. It causes a lot of inexperienced players to just not know where to aim and deal with it. Game number 2. There are definitely some strong vehicles up against us. We got an SU-130 and Scorpion G. Both of those tanks butter through my armor. And, yeah, I'm going to have to be careful about that, especially because this thing does not hit very hard. They also feature, oh, wow, some strong tier 8s. BZ-166, Škoda T-56. Honestly, their entire lineup is pretty dang strong. What a waste of speed boost, because for some reason our team has decided that they actually want to go over towards base A, but then, oh no! That's my reply. Our BZ goes up here, right? And then he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to go up there. I'm going to go back down the other way. And now he's going back up this way again. I'm so confused. I mean, I don't mind driving to the side of the map because I'm in a super heavy. It doesn't matter which side I go. The thing is that it just tells me my team doesn't really know what they're doing when they drive to the side of the map, because usually teams that go here don't know what they're doing. It doesn't mean it's impossible to win, just usually means that you're going to have to try a bit harder. We can see the enemy BZ-166 already spotted on the other side of the map. I have not been detected, which is surprising. I would expect that means there's no TDs back here, because usually you'll see like an SU or a Scorpion in this back bush, but at 190 meters I should be spotted, and I'm not. AMX, oh yeah, there's their whole team. Alright, well, who would have guessed that? Oh, me, darn. Our team has split as well, but I don't know what to do here. Like, our team went one way, they went the other way, whatever. Thankfully, looks like they're getting bled quite a bit, at least. So that's good. The AMX is already half health, and even though we lost an E25, I don't think that guy was going to do much anyway, so I'm not too bummed about that. I saw the Scorpion was making his way up to this middle approach here. However, it looks like he has decided otherwise. Alright, we are activating our super speed at this point. Looks like the BZ knows what HE is, so there's that. Alright, we see the Škodas pushing the Charioteer. Alright, we're just pushing in over here to try and support this guy. That's all I can really do, so that's what we're going to do. Let's activate our super speed. We have it. Alright, nice. There you go. Get a bounce from the LTTB. I don't think the LTTB can even pen me, to be honest, so I'm not worried about him. Right now, we're just focusing on angling, and there you go. That is the armor of the KV4 doing its job. So, the Charioteer, for some reason, is playing aggressive, even though dude's literally a one-shot. He's still playing aggressive. We get tracked from the enemy BZ. I don't want to get hit from the SU, so we were able to back up before he could actually shoot us, which is obviously quite important. Alright, let's pull out here. I'm going to aim it on the SU. There you go. 500 damage HE. And then we get maxed by the BZ. Wow. Okay. Okay, game. I see how it is. Thankfully, Charioteer is doing his job, so... that felt really, really good. Oh, yeah. Alright, well... I gotta be honest, the gun on this tank, kind of poor right now. Thankfully, the BZ made a bad play and we were able to kill him for it, but, not really sure what to say about our gun on that SU-130. Dude should be dead, and he's not. Oh, well. Our Barask should clear him. However, if the case happens to be that he doesn't, we are still doing fine. Alright, well this is a win, so I can't get too mad. We have the Škoda off to the side, and we're going to head wide here. We have plenty of health to... I actually don't have enough health. I don't know why I said that. We have no health, but I'm not worried. The Barask and Jagdpanther are going to clear that guy. We have our super speed boost activated, so we're just going to roll over here full speed ahead. However, the Skoda is rolling off to this side, so we're just going to bonk the Skoda. Nice. And then apparently he's not going to try and shoot us at all, which is rather surprising. So there you go. That's a win. We took shots for our team, we played aggressive, and we did what we needed to, but this is definitely a better example of where the armor can fall apart pretty quickly in this vehicle. Like, the armor's great and all, but yeah, it definitely felt a little bit mid in that battle, so. But we did pretty good. We did 2,000 damage, which was enough. The gun really trolled us on that SU, and that was annoying because I bled like 1,000 health to try and clear him, so oh well, but I can't complain. The KV4 super speed feels great. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, but I think this tank's fantastic. It's really fun to mess around with. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.